If fate doesn't make you laugh, you just don't get the joke. Memory can make a thing seem to have been much more than it was. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. Too many people are too busy making a living to make a life. Beware of the small things. A small leak can sink a great ship. A fool despises good counsel, but a wise man takes it to heart. I know the joy of fishes in the river through my own joy as I go walking along the same river. How quick come the reasons for approving what we like. If something is important, it deserves to be experienced deeply. Let everything be allowed to do what it naturally does, so that its nature will be satisfied. A real scientist solves problems, not wails that they are unsolvable. I don't think you should wait. I think you should speak now. There are routes not to be followed, armies not to be attacked, citadels not to be besieged, territory not to be fought over. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. In order to attain the impossible, one must attempt the absurd. A true genius admits that he knows nothing. Feet, what do I need them for, if I have wings to fly? It is the privilege of the gods to want nothing, and of godlike men to want little. It is error alone which needs the support of government. Truth can stand by itself. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Life, unfortunately, doesn't seem to care what we want. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Just because it's fiction doesn't mean it's any less true. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. All wars are won or lost before they are ever fought. I knew it like destiny, and at the same time, I knew it as choice. Here, in this quiet place we own, worlds are born. Run the voodoo down. People who keep stiff upper lips find that it's damn hard to smile. Verily, God does not reward man for what he does, but for what he is. We have to speak the truth always, at any cost, and no matter what. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. After your death, you will be what you were before your birth. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Have faith. Have faith. When you have nothing else, have faith. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. The trouble is, you can shut your eyes, but you can't shut your mind. Every act of goodness is born from our desire to be happy. If I had to live my life over, I'd live over a saloon. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. The truths that matter most to us come always half-spoken. The only source of knowledge is experience. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. In war, then, let your great object be victory, not lengthy campaigns. Success, for most people, requires unlearning as much as learning. brave means that knowing when you fail, you won't fail forever. Peace proposals unaccompanied by a sworn covenant indicate a plot. Better a broken promise than none at all. Creating individuality, which creates and protects others' individualities, is good. When anger rises, think of the consequences. I'm not pretty. I'm not beautiful. I am as radiant as the sun. There is nothing more important than your eternal salvation. I'm always doing that, which I cannot do, in order that I may learn how to do it. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. If you want more, you have to require more from yourself. Sometimes you recognize truth because it destroys you for a bit. To subdue an enemy without fighting is the greatest of skills. We can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are. When we are most alone is when we embrace another's loneliness. Truth is neither objectivity nor the balanced view. Truth is a selfless subjectivity. Overconfidence blows out the risk. Inferiority magnifies it. We don't have to defeat any individual but our own self. The search for truth is more precious than its possession. It shattered something inside me that hadn't been broken before. I'm not going to die. I'm going home like a shooting star. Don't worry about being effective. Just concentrate on being faithful to the truth. When you are identified with the One, all things will be complete to you. That as long as we are being remembered, we remain alive. Desire is half of life. Indifference is half of death. In warfare, there are no constant conditions. He who can modify his tactics in relation to his opponent will succeed and win. Life is worth living when you have someone to share it with. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. There is no progress or accomplishment without sacrifice. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. Men don't need linguistic talent. They just need courage and words. All men know the utility of useful things, but they do not know the utility of utility. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. The butterfly counts not months, but moments, and has time enough. Choose to correct your mistakes, rather than comparing it to others. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for. Great wisdom is generous. Petty wisdom is contentious. Great speech is impassioned. Small speech cantankerous. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Humanity must forgive humanity, for only then can we be humane. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. We may be small and we may be young, but we will shake the world for our beliefs. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Most of what I say is complete truth. My edit button is broken. If truth is not acceptable, it becomes the imagination of others. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. Do not presume that richness or poorness will bring you happiness. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Most of what matters in our lives takes place in our absence. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. Loving yourself is required for authentic relationships. Focus on the step in front of you, not the whole staircase. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough.